Wait for some people to jump on here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, got people jumping in. Give it a couple minutes for everybody to kind of get in here. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. We all appreciate it. See everybody starting to pop in. Just wanted to say hi, hello, what's up? Hey Colette, good to see you. I'm gonna say hi to everybody before we actually get started here. We're still in the process of setting up. Hey Danny, how's it going? All right, good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in here. Hey Tim, good to see you. Just gonna give it a couple minutes, let everybody kind of start jumping in here. Everybody's doing great. We're tired. Second location in 3 days, but we're back here. Chanel, Mama Moon is, she's doing pretty well. She's actually back here. Say hi, Mom. Wave at everybody. Hey, hey. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Michelle, hey, Michelle Childress, good to see you. Joe, doing well, doing well. James is in here. God, we just got a ton of people jumping in. Hey, Todd, good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Glad to have you and your team with us. It's gonna be awesome. Don't get bored, guys. I'm going to talk for a few minutes here while we get started. I just want to give everybody a chance to jump in. Yeah, Mama Moon's in the back there. Colette said it's 4 a.m. where she is right now. Hey, Daniel, what's going on, bud? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're doing something special tonight, guys. Hey, Cheryl. Annie, hey, what's going on? So we got enough people in here. I'm going to talk. I'll probably have to repeat a few times. Ashley's asking what location. I cannot disclose what location this is. I can't say exactly where we are right now, but we're in a very active place up in Northern California. And the cool thing about this is that this ghost hunt, some of the footage that we're going to be taking tonight, we're going to be running probably about an hour, is going to be used in a future episode of the Ghost Box Chronicles. So you guys are actually on the ghost hunt with us tonight. You're going to be asking some questions. We're going to be trying a few different things, a few different methods tonight. It should be a lot of fun. Hey, Dana, Jess, hey. 2 p.m. in Queensland, Australia. All right, cool. Yes, I am on Earth. That's the truth. Thanks, Jody. So yeah, we got done, just a little recap from last night. We got done with another location also in Northern California, filming with the Hauntology crew and the Ghost Box Chronicles crew. It went real well. We had some insane things happen. We did a Facebook Live last night, talked a little bit about that stuff. Hey, Stammy. We talked a little bit about that on the Facebook Live last night, some of the crazy things that went down with that. I can't wait for you guys to see that. It's just, it's another one of those crazy things that only seems to happen to our team over here. So, yeah, but then today we got in the car and we drove up to where we are now, and we're going to be doing this ghost hunt tonight and tomorrow. Hey, Michelle. And we're going to walk around. I'm going to kind of show you guys what we're looking at as far as this location. I'm going to try to avoid giving the name of this place. What's interesting about this ghost hunt tonight is that we're going to be doing this. It's pretty quiet right now. It's still open to the public, so we're going to be working around that, but we're going to be working on it. So not a haunted Motel 6. Hey, Casey Clark. But we're gonna be working on this tonight. We have the rig going up and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, I got everybody with me. I'm going to show you who all is with me here in just a second. I'm going to start walking around and kind of introducing you. I have to be really careful how I do this. Hey Janet, hey TJ. Okay, so right here, for those who didn't see.
Hi everybody, good to see you.
Got Mama Moon here with me. Mom, so we're doing the Facebook Live tonight. These people are going to be on the ghost hunt with us. They're going to be asking questions. We're going to be doing a ghost box session. We're going to be doing some cards. We're going to be doing dowsing rods, pendulum, the whole thing.
Everything.
What are you excited about for tonight?
I think we're going to come up with some very interesting things here.
Yeah.
I like the vibe. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
A lot of good energy. I think we're going to have some really good fun.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a different kind of place.
Mm-hmm,
so
definitely.
A little different than what we usually do. So I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with us doing this. So yeah, we'll just kind of see how this goes. So I'm going to walk around a little bit more and say hi. Mom's going to continue getting some stuff set up.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk back over here. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, he's out. This guy.
He's out.
You might recognize him. We got Alan here. Yeah, Alan is walking away from me right now, but he's busy getting things set up for the investigation tonight. We've got a lot of stuff happening. So as you guys can kind of see, we'll just show you some of the things we're looking at here. We got some of the cameras going on. We got all this stuff set up over here. It's going to be, the way that this is going to work, we're going to be doing a live ghost hunt, obviously. But we're also going to be filming it on the phones, and then we're also going to be filming it on some of the nice cameras. So whatever happens tonight, you guys are going to see it right here. But you're also going to be able to see it later on in the episode of the Ghost Box Chronicles. So this should be pretty interesting. We've done this before. We were kind of, if you guys remember way back when, some of the fans from the very beginning, where we were doing like the Molly Brown house and stuff like that. We would film on Facebook Live, and that was basically it, just the phones. But now we're including the cameras in. We're actually going to be able to go back and have higher quality evidence. Things should sound a little bit better, and you'll be able to check everything out that way as well. So it's not a big space where we are right now. But I'm telling you right now, this place has a ton of energy. I'm not sure how old the place is. We don't know anything about this place coming in. So everything right now is kind of a guessing game as we're going through, but that's kind of how we like it. So let's see here. Okay, oh, behind us, check it out. Hey, there we go. Got some, you kind of get the feel of this place right here. Oh, okay, let's see here. Casey's asking some questions before we get started with the hunt tonight. What's some of the scariest things you've seen while doing recording? There's so many to list. I mean, I can't even know where to start with that. Mom, I'm going to bring her back in for this one. Mom, what do you think? As far as some of the scariest things we've ever seen while we're doing investigations.
Wow. Well, at the Stagecoach Inn,
right?
We had a lot of very interesting things happen there, and a lot of them were pretty scary.
Yeah, really scary.
People getting scratched, people getting these weird kind of bumps on them. I mean,
right.
Not being able to explain it. I mean, that one was pretty bad. On Lizzie Borden's, we had some very interesting experiences there too. So those are two of them that just come to mind. Last night.
Yeah, last night.
Last night, I think takes number one.
I was trying to give him an idea. I don't want to give away too much,
right.
But kind of what happened with that one. It was intense.
Yeah, there was some activity, let's say, in the basement.
I am wired.
You're wired.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Check.
Checking.
We're all wired.
Hey, Isaac, miss you too, buddy.
I am wired.
Yeah, what happened in the basement last night, and then coming away from the basement to the front door was mind-blowing.
Right.
And when everybody sees it on Ghost Box Chronicles, they're not gonna.
Their minds will be blown.
I'm not
totally
gonna
agree.
even believe it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the actual video footage that came out.
Absolutely.
It was pretty incredible. So we're excited about that. Michelle Childress yelled, "Alan!" So look at Alan with the camera. You've never seen him in this role before, have you? Pretty incredible. Look over here. We got
Michelle.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
We got the whole team here, the whole crew. I'm gonna jump over because we got really quickly. You guys recognize? Look who's over here. Look at this. Look at this. Look who's here. Dun dun dun. We get Denise and our newest cast member, Stephen. Say hello.
Hi.
So we are.
I didn't know you were going to come over here.
Yeah, I am. I'm coming over here. Hi.
No, I didn't know you were coming.
I did. I told you. Isaac's on. Everybody's on. So say hello.
Hola. Hi.
So we are in a non-disclosed location, and we're just trying to let everybody know, kind of preempt what we're doing tonight, let them know what we're planning on doing. Any initial vibes that you're getting other than Steven?
Actually, I haven't had an opportunity to have any vibes because I was outside with Steven because he had to go potty.
Oh,
so.
well, Steven had to go potty. That's very important. That's what we have to do. I'm actually going to turn this over to Dee for a second and let her talk for a couple of minutes.
No, go
And
ahead.
I need to take Steven really quickly. So
I just took him outside. Go ahead and
okay,
continue.
okay.
I don't know.
Yes, we're still getting everything ready, but if you, yes, all right.
You always talk.
Yeah. So we're trying to let everybody know what we've got going on. So, anyways, we are just kind of walking through, taking a look at everything that's happening here. Stephen is walking around and investigating as well. This little dog is picking up on a lot of crazy stuff, so we're doing that right now. There is look, the rig is ready. I'm going to flip this for you guys to take a look here really quickly. I'm going to see if I can flip this thing, let you see. There's Jim. Say hi, Jim.
Howdy.
This is behind the scenes kind of stuff, guys. We're setting up or Jim is setting up, I should say, a GoPro camera over the top of the Ghost Box. You can see the Ghost Box right there. That's Frank's box. And we're actually going to be doing a recording where you're going to be able to see what's happening from above. You're also going to hear the audio and all that kind of stuff as well. So we just wanted to give you guys kind of a bird's eye view as to what's happening with all that stuff. And yeah, we're working in kind of a confined space. We're going to try to go back into the bar area as well, but we're not absolutely sure if it's going to be very loud back there. So we're going to see how that works. Anyways, flipping back over here to this side. So Stephen is destroying everything as we go here. He's taking out napkins and everything else. So, okay. But yeah, Stephen had his first experience last night when we were doing this, and he was really good. He picked up on some interesting things, and he actually assisted in a crossover. And I'm not even going to go into details about how that worked, but it was pretty interesting. So anyway, I want to kind of get started here and start taking a look at the different things that we're doing right now. Maybe hinge back that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and try some different things. I'm going to have Mom talk for a minute here while I grab a couple of things here. Just say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. It's really dangerous leaving me with any kind of cameras or electronic equipment. Chris knows that, so he handed me the phone. So only you and I will ever know what's going on here, because I walk by computers, they turn off, microphones won't work on me, so hopefully we're going to get somewhere okay tonight. We're putting things together now. We're real excited about this. We've tried this again, as Chris said, at the Molly Brown house, and it worked out real well. This is a whole different venue, so we're expecting the unexpected, wouldn't you say?
Yes, we are, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jumping back in here.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Okay, guys, so we're kind of going in impromptu right now. There is a ton of energy in this place. Like I said, it's I know that there's people in here in the other room. There's really nobody in here right now other than us, but you can definitely feel a lot going on here. I want to introduce you to a couple of people who will be investigating with you tonight. Come over here. Say hello.
Hi.
Please
Hello.
Introduce yourself to the camera.
I am Debbie Caspers. I'm with Hauntology Productions.
That's it?
Is that it?
What do you do? What do you do?
What's
your thing?
I'm an empath.
Yes, and she's very good at what she does. She picks up on some very interesting things, so this should be really, really interesting as we go through. Come jump back over here.
Hi, I'm Keena Dorner with Hauntology, and I help out the staff here and help out on investigations.
Yeah, and she always gets some interesting impressions as well. So, yeah, we had some cool stuff happen last night, too. And I'm going, because I'm breaking the law. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to break the, what is it, the third? Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna come over here and say, look, over here,
Hi.
behind the scenes, say hi.
Hi, I'm Erin. I work with Hauntology. I'm the narrator for Hauntology Work, and I also narrate on the No Sleep podcast, and I ghost hunt.
There you go. There you go. We have a really good team put together for tonight. And for those who can't see, I'm going to actually come over here and say hi because it's too bright there. Have Alan say hi again for those who don't know.
Hi guys, how you doing? You know me, Alan from Wanted You Paranormal, and I am kind of officially the Hauntology videographer now.
Yes.
So yes, so we're gonna have a great time here tonight. This is gonna be very, 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 very cool. Okay, so watch.
By the way, Kyle says looking sexy Moon and Alan. So you got thrown into that one.
Yeah, see that? Do we got going here?
Look at that. Look back here. Look at us. You see?
Yeah.
We got the ponytail going now,
Yeah.
so he's officially in the club.
Yeah.
He's in the
I'm
club
here.
now. It's very important. So, yeah, but I'm going to jump back here, get a couple more things I want to show you. We've got Jim hiding. He's running around like he's got stuff going on here. I don't know. It does very weird.
Oh, we got much going on tonight.
Jim Martin,
yeah,
guys.
howdy again.
Yeah.
So
It's all-star tonight.
I'm working on getting batteries ready and getting cameras ready, not only for tonight, but we've got a lot to do tomorrow too. We've got a full schedule the next 2 days, so we got to have everything charged up and everything ready to roll.
Right. We wanted to bring you guys along tonight, have you be a part of the question and answer that we're going to be doing with the investigation. Not just the Ghost Box, we're going to be doing some other stuff as well. And it's kind of impromptu, but we want to see how this goes. So if this goes pretty well tonight, you could possibly see us doing this in the future for future episodes. And you guys can be kind of part of the show as we go.
Wow, you got a lot of people in here tonight.
Yeah, about 151 right now.
Wow. Is Colette in here too?
She is. She's in there right now. It's 4 a.m. where she
Kyle's
is.
in there.
God, we get a bunch. Michelle.
Jill, Michelle.
The list goes on and on.
Yeah, a lot of our your regulars, really.
Yeah,
Not
well,
our
becoming
regulars.
our regulars now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of
The
people
fans.
we start to know as well, you know. And so some of the box talkers actually have joined the teams. You guys met Alan.
Right.
And so now he's part of the gang here.
Oh, yeah.
So I see Debbie Caspers is watching. There's Kyle.
Hey, guys, love you guys.
Kyle Merriman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I know Colette's probably watching early in the morning over in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, your Australian followers too.
Yes, we have quite a few. Denise is in there, Denise Kennedy.
Oh, Denise. Yes.
And for those who don't know, Denise's dad did a reading with me, a private reading, came to my house, 96 years old. Amazing, amazing man, and had one of the most amazing sessions I've ever done, ever. Michelle is there, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, guys, so we're just going to kind of take you guys around, and we're going to do a few different things and see if we can get some answers here. So start getting...
Hi, Chelsea.
Yep, hello, Chelsea.
I had to do that. That's my cousin.
Definitely. Hey, Clancy, good to see you, buddy. So, guys, get your questions ready because you're going to be a part of the ghost hunt tonight. You're going to be a part of this whole thing that we're doing with the Ghost Box session, some other tools that we're going to be using, and see if we can get you guys involved and go from there.
Yeah, they're going to be driving this vehicle tonight primarily, this live feed. We need to run on their suggestions and what they're seeing too.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you see something, say something. It's one of those kind of situations because as we're wandering through here with cameras and lights and things being knocked around and a few people in the other room, we might miss something that's happening. So we're leaving it up to you to tell us if you see something.
Yeah, so we got to give a good shout out to the Banta Inn for letting us come into their place because technically they are still open. The restaurant is open.
I said undisclosed location, but now we know. We're at the Banta Inn in Northern California. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're at the Banta Inn in Northern California. We are in.
No!
Jim has broken the silence. That's okay. The mystery is now gone. The mystery's gone now. That's okay. But okay, so we're at the haunted Banta Inn, and
will you ever forgive me?
No. Do I ever, Jim? Do I ever?
All right.
I'm gonna have Steven bite you again. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he got me good last night.
He did. Look at that. Look at that.
These
look
little
at them.
dots right over here.
That's proof. That's court proof right there.
Yeah, look at those guys.
Look at that. He pushed him too far. He pushed him too hard.
All in fun.
So, yes, we are at the Banta Inn.
Not really. Or are we?
We might be. It's too late now. Okay, so
the door's locked.
The door. Yeah, you can't get in. You can't get.
Yes, we have security, so
we do. But anyway, guys. All right, we're gonna run around and try some new things. Dee, did you want to do some stuff with us? I know you got stuff going on, but I just want to check with you. Dee, say hi. Dee didn't get officially noticed. There's some stuff going on, but Dee is here with us, and she wants to say hello.
Here. Hello, everybody.
And
thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us.
She may have to duck in and out. She's got some news coming from home, so she may have to duck in and out, but she's going to take part in the investigation tonight. So, yay! Her pretty face always brings more people in, and we love that. So, okay, guys, what I would love to do, this is my thing. Mom, did you bring in your cards? I would love to start the night with a reading here inside the location and see if maybe we can flip a card. We're going to do a traditional flip. Now, guys, when we do things, I'll walk with you. When we do things a little bit differently than most shows do. Okay, so you get the paranormal shows that are out there. Yeah, come on. We get the paranormal shows that are out there that are trying to prove that ghosts exist. Now, if you guys know us, I think we have proven repeatedly over and over that spirits definitely do exist. So now our goal is not to prove that they're here. Our goal is to hear them, listen to them, and learn from them. That's what we're trying to do here at the Ghost Box Chronicles. So Stephen is loving Dee right now. So our goal, again, is to find out exactly what they have to say to us. So we're going to go ahead and come over here, and we're going to get Mama Moon. I'm going to see if I get look at that cool shot right there. Okay, get Mama Moon with the cards. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to ask the spirits here at the Banta Inn. We'd like to ask them to use their energy to go through Mama Moon as she's grounded, and I will ground her, to go through Mama Moon and have her pull a card for the night. What message do the spirits here at the Banta Inn want to pass along? What's the message for tonight? We want to get one card that will represent the message that we need to find out.
Okay, are you ready?
We're ready whenever you are.
All right.
Asking the spirits to use your energy to pull.
All right, I want to concentrate and ground myself so that I can be ready through the energy and the spirits to see where exactly the card should come from. I'm going with temperature, I'm going with feeling. Definitely this card. What are we
We're
going
pulling
to
the
do
card.
tonight?
What do we have, Mom?
Temperance.
Can you show that to the camera?
Temperance is balance. We're going to definitely be balancing something out. Truth against fiction, lies, it could be anything, but there's going to definitely be balance tonight.
Would it be setting the story straight?
It will be setting the story straight.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, we're trying to set the story straight. That's what we're trying to do
That's the
here.
card.
Absolutely,
Temperance.
absolutely. All right, so again, this is the card that we pulled. This is Temperance. That's what
Right.
we have.
Mhm.
Okay. And what we wanted to show everybody here is, everybody always asks about productions and things like that. We are here inside the inn. The crew came in before us. They started getting everything set up. They were still setting up as we came in here. So we don't want to know about the location that we're going into. We basically want to walk in as blind as we possibly can and see what information we get from the spirits as they come through. Now, again, to me, and I'm going to get Mama Moon in the shot here, this says to me that we are trying to uncover the truth. This is trying to get the
Exactly.
real story, not the fictionalized, maybe Hollywood aspect of
What
things.
really happened.
So what we'll do is we'll gather as much evidence as we can through using the cards, through using pendulums, dowsing rods, and of course the Ghost Box cameras, things along those lines, and see what we can pull. And once we do get that information, we'll turn that all over to the team here and have them go back and look at historic records and see if anything matches up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends on the day, on the investigation. So, we're not always 100%, but we like to try to go in and get as much information as we possibly can. Let's see here. Michelle Childress says, is the plumbing haunted too? I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Good question.
Philip Wyatt says, say hi to the woman in the long apron with gray hair. So he's picking up on somebody right now who's coming through. Kyle said, we made his night. I would love to do this one day. I am a spirit magnet. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So what I'd like to do is, as we go through here, I'm going to actually turn the camera over to somebody else. Who wants to take the camera? I'm just going to take some pictures. If somebody can grab the Facebook Live portion of this. Okay, guys, I'm going to hand the camera off to Debbie. Debbie's going to take. Technical difficulties are happening. We'll show you the technical difficulties. She's got.
Turn it around the other way.
Yeah, we can flip it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, and that's a little flip button right there.
All right.
There we go. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to do is I just wanted to walk through. Anytime that I do kind of investigations, I like to take pictures and see if there's any anomalies in the room. Now we've got all the lights that are on in the room, but we're going to go ahead and take some pictures and see if we can get any light anomalies as we go through to let us know if any spirits are here to communicate. And what I like to do is a lot of people who investigate like to go in and just snap pictures, but I actually like to speak to the spirits to see if they will come forward explaining what we're going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them some information as to what we're doing. Do that now. Speaking to the spirits here in this location that we may not be able to see, we've come to communicate with you tonight. We're not here to harm you. We're not here to hurt you. We just want to communicate with you. We want to learn who you are now, who you were then, and help you if you need help. We're trying to understand your story. So we'd like to ask you all to come in at this point and communicate with us. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask you if you could all come forward. I'm going to use this device here to see if I can capture your photograph as you come towards me. I'm going to point back on this wall and see if you can come towards me. So right now, is there anyone here with us? Please move forward. Nothing in the first photo. If I could ask you all to move towards me and just let us know that you're here, we would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nothing in the second photo. Let me move back this way. Again, if I could have all of the people who would like to communicate with us stay right there, I'd love to take your photograph. Thank you so much. It's interesting because the camera locked on that last one. Now, the one thing that I do notice in this that's interesting So a lot of reflective objects in here, so we always have to look for false positives right off the bat. But there is something that I noticed that's very clearly a three-dimensional energy. I'm going to zoom in on it in this picture. And you can see it coming forward. If you guys can see that in the photo. Debbie, are you able to get that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can see how it moves forward. It's not a dust particle. It's not anything along those lines, but it's actually away. It's clear in the foreground, and everything in the background almost looks blurred. So that tells me that somebody is here. So I'm going to say thank you for letting us take your photo. We're going to go ahead and ask you once again if you would move forward and come towards us. We'd like to take another photograph. Thank you again. Okay. Now this time, I'm just going to show you as we zoom out. The one thing that I do notice here, and I know that orb energy is always controversial, but I do want to show you something that we have here that's interesting. Away from any reflection, we do have what's happening up top. That sound is Steven. That's not paranormal. That's the dog, guys. I want to show you, this is a face right here, guys. And I want to see if you can get the structure of the face right inside of it. It's very clearly a face. That is not dust. That is not anything other than a human face inside of an orb, okay? Thank you so much for coming forward. Can you see that? I want to make sure you guys can see the structure that's inside that it's not just a dust particle or some sort of false positive that's coming through. But this is in a small room. It's completely lit right now. We're not in the dark. We got it? And I'm going to show Mama Moon here really quickly too, so she can get the...
Definitely. I keep picking up children, like multiples of children around me. I can feel them, small little people around me, trying to get my attention, to look at them, to listen to them. I hear a lot of chattering in my head of talking, wanting to tell me something. But there's something about children.
Children. Now, if you look at this closely, and I'm sure we'll use this photograph, Jim, I got to get you this photo.
Yeah, you do.
But I'll tell you right now, this guy has a handlebar mustache. You can see clearly a handlebar mustache in the photo.
Interesting, because I'm reading the comments coming through, and Colin in the UK said there's someone looking in the doorway. There was a boy with dark hair. Another said, I think she also commented it was a Victorian era type
Interesting.
person. The look, and so that was kind of interesting.
This could be...
Interject if you turn around, there's a bunch of school children in the picture right
Oh.
behind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mama Moon was talking about children, and there we go. And just so you know, Jim, if we can get this, 105-5896. 105-5896. Okay. I'm going to go and take one more picture back here just because I feel like they are trying to communicate. Thank you for coming through. We do appreciate you attempting to communicate with us. We are going to speak to you. Not much in that one. Got a little too much camera.
Because that coincides with what we found on the pre-investigation too. And what they're seeing, what the viewers are commenting on, also is coinciding with what we got with documenting.
Let's grab what Jim's saying right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
So I was just saying to the group, it's interesting because I'm reading the comments that are coming in, and the photos you're getting with the comments all coincide with information or evidence that we got prior, several weeks ago, on the walkthrough. On the pre-walkthrough, and we had picked up some photos, some interesting little odds and ends that we can package up and put in with this episode, along with this evidence here. I think it's going to be very validating in the end. So it's kind of interesting how they're picking up on this stuff via the live feed, and they could see, the little boy here in the doorway or the woman in the doorway, because that's really interesting. So. I can't wait till we get to the Ghost Box, and let's hear what these spirits have to say tonight, what they can tell us through the Ghost Box.
You guys keep talking for a second. I'm going to go ask the car grab some more equipment. I'll be right back.
So next I'll tap dance while Chris goes and grabs some more equipment. So, what's that?
You're seeing orbs?
Oh, you're getting orbs over there?
Right out of your head.
Yeah. There's an orb right out of my head. So.
Hold on. Let's get it.
Let's see if we can see it, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see or feel anything, but anyway, as we were saying, though, we were interesting that we were catching that kind of information and that kind of evidence. So kind of interesting the way we're going to do it. So.
Child in the doorway to the left.
The left.
Yeah. Also, if you can get a shot, show what the Banta looks like in prior years. See if Debbie can zoom in on this up here. This is what I, as a child, remember what the Banta looked like, and there was a lot of scary stories about this place growing up in the Bay Area. So this is from October of 1977, and you can see it was kind of just a plain Jane vanilla box building, and it had quite a big following in the day. So there was lots of people used to frequent this place, and of course later they passed on, and apparently some of them are still here.
Jim, do you know what was on the land before they
Prior?
entered it? Yeah. Do you have any idea what was
Originally the Banta Inn was a stagecoach stop,
Oh,
I believe.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm picking up a lot of energy from the
building
earth
didn't-
itself.
Yeah, it didn't always look like this
Right,
prior.
right.
This actually was part of what's left of the structure. It's
Yeah.
a lot smaller now than it was, but originally a stage stop. This was a quaint little town outside the San Francisco area.
Right.
And if you were moving to the gold country, you came in, you sailed into San Francisco and you wanted to head to the gold fields, this is a place where you probably stopped off for the day before you headed on up to the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Right.
Interesting. So there's lots of paraphernalia in here that, I mean, if he was into attachment hauntings, we've got all kinds of old tools in here, the old photos, lots of different odds and ends and knickknacks. It's quite an interesting place. Did you have any comments from Facebook Live? Debbie, do you have any
Can
comments
you
from
read,
Facebook Live?
read some of them?
Kyle Merriman says, I can't breathe. Good, and my heart is racing. I keep saying a little. I'm waiting for him to go by.
No problem.
Kyle Merriman, a boy with black hair. He is pale.
Interesting. So Kyle's picking up on something.
Right. Right.
Awesome. Okay.
Amanda says, makes me so excited. I can't wait for more action.
Yeah, this place is great. Just in the small location that we're in right now, we're picking up a lot. I would love to do we grab the dowsing rod, so I would love to do a session. Let's get you in the middle of the room.
Do you want me to text it to you?
Get you in the middle of the room here.
TJ York says, cute pup.
Thanks. This is Stephen, the ghost hunting psychic dog.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, just so you know, this is what we call a dowsing rod session. For those of you who don't know anything about dowsing rods, this is as low tech as you can get when you're doing investigations. So basically, what they used to use dowsing rods for were for finding water, so that the family could dig the well, they could feed or give water to the animals, and the family, farming. Later on, they started using dowsing rods to actually find cadavers, to find bodies. Then, in the spiritualist movement, one of the spiritualists decided that spirits should be able to use their energy to affect the dowsing rods to actually answer yes and no questions. So what we did is we actually came up with a method, or they came up with a method, to basically say, if you cross the rods for yes and pull the rods away for no, we'll be able to communicate with you. The one thing that we do before we ever start doing a dowsing rod session, and Mom can explain a little bit, is about how she grounds herself so that she's not dealing with any negative entities that come through. If anything does try to affect her, she will be 100% grounded. So can you explain the method and how you do grounding?
Right. For myself, everybody has a special way that they do it, but what I try to do is ground myself to the earth. Number one chakra are your feet, and I have them a little bit apart from each other. I surround myself in the white light, and I try to get all of the very positive energy I can around me. I want nothing negative around me, so I try to block it as much as I can, and then we start our session. Okay?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the dowsing rod session. So everybody who's watching right now on the live feed, I want you guys to prepare some questions, okay? Be ready to ask some things as they come through. I'll start the session. We're going to have people in the room ask questions, but we'd also like you guys to be involved in this as well to see if we can hear something coming through.
Okay.
If you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, and they're ready too. Look at that. Look
Speaking
at
of
the
the
energy.
spirits here in this location, we'd like to communicate with you tonight. Please use these rods to help us communicate with you. Cross the rods for yes, pull the rods away for no to answer our questions. Are there any spirits here who'd like to communicate with us tonight? Cross the rods for yes, pull away for no. Slowly. Hesitate. Very slow. Not sure if they want to communicate. I want to assure any of the residents who are here, any of the people who are here, we are not here to harm you. We're not here to send you away. We're not here to judge you. We simply want to communicate with you and see if we can help you. Once again, are there any spirits who'd like to communicate with us tonight? Please use these rods to cross. Yes, we do have it. Okay. We do have spirits here. Thank you. Speaking to the spirit, did you see the photograph that I took, the portrait that I took of you? Were you able to see that? Yes. Thank you so much. Was that portrait of you, the man with the handlebar mustache, was that portrait of you? Yes. Thank you. Is there a message that you'd like to pass along to us tonight? We might be able to help you. That's a yes. Okay. Absolutely. Did you pass away near this location? Thank you. I'm sensing that there was a gunshot involved. Is that correct? Was this a business dealing that went wrong? No.
Did this have to do with some sort of gambling?
Gambling, yes. Did this involve cards? Yes. Did this happen around this location here? No. Did it happen in this town? Yes. Yes. Were you really cheating? No. You were accused of cheating, but you didn't? Is that correct? Yes.
Temperance card.
This has to do with the card that we pulled earlier. With temperance. Yes.
Wow, that was strong engine.
Does your name begin with an H? Did you go by Henry or Hank? I'm close. I've got the H.
You've got the H. Howard, perhaps?
Howard. Yes. Have you gone through the light? Have you moved to heaven?
No.
Do you want help going to heaven? We can help you. Will you trust us to help you get to heaven? Very hesitant. If I can promise you that there's no judgment, will you trust us?
Wow.
Well, there you go. I can tell you right now that there is no judgment, and we can't help you cross over. Would you like to use that machine over there to have your voice come through so that we can help you? And you can tell your story? It's a definite yes.
Strong, strong.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for communicating with us. We will use that device to communicate with you. Thank you. Do we have any questions out in live feed?
Sure. They want to know tonight if you can cross any children over. The children under here, are you able to do that?
Absolutely. Asking the technicians or guides, are there any children here who need help crossing? Any children's spirits? Yes. We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that.
Call that got the name Albert or John. from the Victorian era.
And that already went to a yes,
Yeah.
as you said it.
And Kyle believes there's a little boy here.
Is there a young boy here who passed away? Yes. Yes.
Olga Rivera wants to know, is there anyone other than any more other than the one spirit here?
Yes.
Are any of them trapped? Timothy wants to know.
That's a definite yes. Absolutely. Speaking to the technicians, to the guides, are there more than 10 spirits who need help here? Yes. Are there more than 20 spirits who need help here? Yes.
I have one from Chelsea Lee Boot. Is the woman and the man a married couple?
Are the woman and man a married couple? Hesitation on that.
Yeah, that's not clear.
Hesitation. No, I can't say for sure. Do we have any other questions?
What's the name? Angela Callum Mosher. Did the boy get caught in the crossfire?
Did the boy get caught in a crossfire and pass away that way? Say no on that. No on that.
Michelle Childers wants to know if this used to be an orphanage. Good question.
It used to be an orphanage. Well, that says yes.
Definitely says yes.
Interesting.
There's so many children I
So many
felt.
Kyle Marin wants to know, is there an older man there and tall?
Is there a tall, older man with us? Yes.
I think Carissa Sturgeon wants to know if the man and the boy were related.
Are the man and the boy related? Yes, most definitely.
Margaret.
Philip Wyatt has a good question. He wants to know, did the woman cook for the kids?
Did the woman cook for the children? I can't say that's a yes.
Yeah, not real clear.
It started but then stopped.
Someone, I didn't quite catch the name. Someone asked if there was a fire.
Was there a
And
fire
I
in this
forgot the name,
location?
sorry.
That's a definite yes. There was definitely a
Very
fire.
strong, very strong.
Robert C. Rios Jr. Is there a thin, tall, skinny man with a cuffed ear? He is with a young child. He wants to come through.
Not sure.
Not real sure.
Kyle Merriman got goosebumps with that answer.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Let's do a couple more questions.
Missy Rafferty's strength. Was there someone hanged there?
Was there anyone hung here?
Hanging.
No.
Cheryl Sanders asked again, was there a fire? We did that one, so that was a very clear yes earlier.
Let's do one more question.
Margaret West, did anyone perish in the fire?
Did anyone die in the fire? No. Well, now someone's saying yes.
Yeah.
It was a no, but now it looks like somebody's questioning that. Last question from our audience there.
Colette in UK wants to know, was there a fight and someone got killed with a blow to the head?
Yes,
There you go.
most definitely.
All right.
All right, we're going to go ahead and end this session. Mom, can you show them how you end this session?
We always clear off the rods. Make sure all the energy is off of the rods.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. All right, so we probably want to jump into some other things. We're not doing pendulum, correct? Don't have it. Okay, good deal. We want to go ahead and jump into the ghost box then and see what else we can figure out here. I want to show you guys, we've got some crystals here sitting around. This is the crystal ball. Mom always uses this. All the crystals have different energies associated with them. I like to keep everybody here kind of moving in. So if we could, Dee, can you come over? Have a seat here. Oh, Mom, if you could grab a seat in front of that. We're just going to go ahead and do a quick session and see what comes through. Debbie, you want to say? Pardon me. All right, guys, and then just kind of the behind the scenes. So when we're doing the filming for the show, you have to set up your shots. So basically, each room has to, you can't just assume that there's a camera sitting in these locations. So when we get vibes, that's when the cameras usually follow us in. A lot of the times we'll have a room that has a lot of activity that's in it. We'll actually set up the box in that room because it's kind of like Grand Central Station. This is where the majority of the spirits will come through and attempt to communicate with us. So in this particular case, Jim has said when we came in, he said that he picked an interesting table to do this on, and I'm looking at it now. It definitely is interesting. Jim, I don't know if you can kind of show them what's on the table. There's a lot of nostalgia going on here.
It's okay. So there's some various photos of the Banta Inn and its many incarnations and remodeling and things like that going on here. Some articles basically on the history, different things like that. Occasionally you'll see some of the people working on it and that sort of thing throughout the renovations it's went through. So there's quite a bit of history here under these tables.
And I'll tell you what, just as we're sitting here right now, I've got my feet flat on the table. I got Dee here with me, behind me. She's providing energy as always. Love this. And then I've got my feet flat on the table, or on the floor. Put my hands on the table to start out with, just for that grounding technique. That's what we like to do. Got Mama Moon sitting over here. She's going to provide energy as well. Got Debbie sitting over here. Now, what happens in these sessions, and if you guys can see, this box right here, for people who aren't necessarily familiar on Paranormal Warehouse, who don't necessarily know me or us or what we do, I was the first person to ever use the Frank's box in the field. I took the original box out there. I still have that box, and I worked with Frank for many years, working on these different devices. This box right here, I don't know if you can show them, Jim. This is box number 40. And what's special about this device for me is that I had Frank custom build this box for me from Spirit request. So basically, all the sessions I did with the earlier devices, I would record different snippets that would come through, and the spirits were requesting Frank to build certain things into this box. I'm not a technical guy. I think everybody can pretty much back me up on this one. I'm not mechanical. No. So when I went back to Frank's Sumption and I said, Frank, they're telling me things like burn the circuit and do this and that. He looked at me like I was nuts and said, how did you learn about that? And I said, they're telling me to tell you. So this is the device that I mainly use. This is the one that gives me the best results. And I trust this one the most. So we've got it plugged in. You can kind of see the extension cord running across the wall there. The gel cells don't work like they used to in here, so we keep it plugged in for the most part. But we're going to go ahead and attempt to communicate with the spirits that are here in the location, because I feel like they are ready to reach out. So I'm going to ask everybody in the room if they have a question to go ahead and shoot that question at me. And that goes for everybody on our live feed too. We want you guys to be able to give your impressions a lot like you did during the dowsing rod and during the photographic portion of this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. We got Steven on the lap. I feel good about that. So here we go. And a lot of people ask me why I rub my hands together and I do this. This is my grounding technique right here. I'm basically rubbing off any negative energy. I'm basically trying to purify myself before I start the session. I am a psychic medium, for those who don't know. You're going to hear voices coming through the device, and you're going to also hear me interpreting things that I have coming through. Dee will also interpret, Mama Moon will interpret. Everybody here will hear things and interpret for you. Here we go. Technicians assist. Who's here with us, please? What's your name, please? Technician, what's your name? David. David's our technician. Thank you for communicating with us tonight. Speaking to any of the spirits who are here with us, we'd like to help you. If you have anything you'd like to tell us, we will communicate that for you. How many spirits do we have in the location with us right now? How many spirits do we have with us right now? Five in right now. Questions? David again. Question? Laughing?
Yeah, I heard that.
Laughing. Questions, please.
Who were the children that I felt around me?
It's blocked at this point. You hear that?
Yeah, I did that. Trying to see if there's any, because people are asking, I'm trying to see if there's any questions coming in from the thing, watching the feed.
Children, any children here with us? Names of children. Two again. Hello. Go ahead. Questions, please.
Was there ever a fire here?
Was there ever a fire in this location? Blocked. Blocked. Was there a fire in this location? Completely blocked. There was.
Kyle Merriman.
I know. There was. I know.
Kyle Merriman wants to know who the little boy is with black hair.
Little boy with black hair. What's your name? You're having difficulty with this.
Want me to get another
Just struggling. Yes, please give another buck just so we can back this up.
Was there ever an orphanage here?
Sarah's box? Yes. That was a yes. Yes, twice. This was not done in love. The bodies. It's broken down. Radio. That's radio.
Take a break, turn it off, I'll get the other one.
We're still going.
They're going?
You got
Denise
the bodies.
Kennedy wants to know if there's a Henrietta here.
Is there a Henrietta here? There is, yes.
Kyle Merriman wants to know what the little boy's name is. Can we get a name?
Can we get a name for the little boy? Name for the little boy. Radio. Radio. Died. Blocked. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and switch out to another box. They've blocked this one. We're going to go ahead and grab another one and see what else we can get. It was interesting because we had a man coming through in the very beginning of that session. He was trying to talk, but when he started getting into detail, they blocked him right away. So we're going to go ahead and try another device and see if we can get them to use that device to communicate with us. It does happen from time to time. We were at the Stagecoach Inn, and we had a situation that happened with radio. And at first we just thought that it was just broken, that it was just sticking on a station and radio was coming through. But we later found out that they were trying to communicate messages back through that. As a matter of fact, into a secondary portion of that, we actually had a religious sermon that came through, and it tied in directly with what was happening at that time. So sometimes when we think things are not working, that's not necessarily the case. A lot of the time it has, they're trying to bring through some sort of message with using that. So I think Denise grabbed another device she's going to bring over here. She's grabbing it.
So
right
what
now.
does it mean if they blocked him?
Basically, someone doesn't want that information put out. They feel that will either hurt them or cause more issues within the location. Sometimes when we're dealing with negative entities, we'll actually see that that'll happen. Dee, if you just bring that over, I'll grab it.
Trying to get it out of this thing, but I couldn't.
Pamela Phillips says the man in the orb won't let the children
Do
lead.
you want to use
Exactly.
Interesting comment, yeah.
Yeah.
both?
Okay, so
Jenny
Gonna pull this out, you wanna-
Pringe Boren, someone called John is saying his name.
interesting.
They got it in there.
You know, it doesn't matter. We can use it this way.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine that way.
Okay.
Okay, but
Timothy Vanderman wants to know, how do they block the box?
essentially what they'll do is they'll use an energy signal that blocks everything over the top. So you'll either hear static or you'll hear a station run over the top, something along those lines, but it does happen more frequently than we'd like it to. What we're doing now is we're switching over, for those who don't know, this device here, this is considered the Andre's box. This was built by a man named Andre, who was a student of Frank Sumption. This has a different sound that comes from it, but it's definitely interesting. And the voices that come through are usually very, very clear. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot and see what comes through. Here we go. Technician's assist. Technician, what's your name? Alex. We have an Alex here with us. He broke me. That's a message. Is there anyone here who wants to communicate? Yeah, definitely. Questions, guys?
So again, was there a fire?
Was there a fire here? They already said that, yes. There was a fire. My heart's breaking. My heart's breaking. Several coming through at once. How many spirits do we have here right now, technicians, please? How many in the room? 7. 7 in the room with us right now. We're not alone. Questions, anyone?
How many children died in this fire?
How many children died here? 5. 5. Questions, please.
Is John here?
Is there a John here? This is my house. This is my house. I love them too, female. I love them too. Questions?
What was the little boy with the black hair's name?
Jack.
Jack?
Jack.
Jack.
Was the
I
fire
was kicked. I was kicked.
was the fire deliberately set?
No,
No.
definitely not. Questions? Anyone?
Was there a woman that died in the fire also?
That's real, yes.
What was the name of the bartender that worked here?
What's the name of the bartender that worked here?
Frank. I heard Frank.
Frank. Questions?
Frank. I heard Frank.
Was this a stagecoach stop?
Yes, it was.
Knew it.
You got a couple of nicks there.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Jill Sanders wants to know,
Nicholas.
is Tony here?
Is Tony here?
Tony here.
Is there a Tony here? Again, you broke my heart. Man, you broke my heart. Questions, questions.
Is the spirit like beer?
It's my heartache. Talking about broke my heart, heartache.
So that's just something, another one coming through.
I thought it said whiskey too.
Yeah.
Do you prefer beer or whiskey? Whiskey. So do I. So do I. Questions, anyone?
Was this place ever hit by lightning?
Was this place ever struck by lightning? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I heard a clear yeah.
Yeah.
Female, hell
I
yeah.
apologize, I didn't catch the person's name that asked that.
Do you ever move anything in this room?
Chairs sometimes. Chairs sometimes.
Do you like to laugh?
He's a heckler. He's a heckler. There's a female. He broke that. He does these things at night. He broke that. He does these things at night.
Versus
Glasses in the
wants to
back.
know, did the
Glasses in the
lightning
back.
cause the fire?
Something hit fast. Something hit
I
fast.
feel like the lightning.
That was Denise Kennedy with the lightning strike. Thank you for that, Denise. Kyle
Female
Merriman
just said
wants,
get out. Female just said get out.
All right, Kyle Merriman wants to know, was the little boy sick?
Was the little boy sick? Hell no. The female said there's several spirits with you.
Huh.
I've come back.
Kat Lee wants to know if the children are stuck here.
Are the children trapped here? Yeah. This is feels like a dream. She said this feels like a dream.
You hear the same voice coming through.
Was this property ever?
I don't know Jack. I don't know him. I don't know what this was before. I have no idea.
The little girl that's afraid. What's your name?
I'm Jack.
I am Jack. I am
I'm
Jack.
Jack. The,
Jack.
Jack's
Is
voice
there
came.
a-
Did you hear that?
I did hear something. Jack again.
I'm from where? Carson City. Carson City. I'm from Carson City. It's gonna be all right. Questions?
Was this property,
Oh, a lot more are joining in now. They said that.
was this property ever involved with an Indian invasion?
That's none of your business.
Ask the next question.
It's none of your business.
Ask her. She just
Questions,
asked
please. Questions. This is horrible. Somebody said this is horrible. Talk to Jack. He's at the table. Talk to the Jack. He's at the table.
Chelsea
Jack.
Lee Group wants to know what happened in the women's bathroom.
Hello. Hold that.
Okay.
Jack, hi. Can we help you? Jack, do you need help? Help? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said yes.
Yes. Jack would be happy to help you. There's no what? No hope. There's no hope of what?
I'm stuck. He said.
Are you stuck? Does it feel like you're dreaming?
Jane Sanchez wants to know, what year did they die?
Sorry. Does it feel like this is a dream? Lost her. Jack, feel free to speak to us. Go ahead.
Did the children die in the fire?
Did the children die in this fire? No.
What happened in the women's restroom?
Why don't you go over there right now? That's it. Question?
Tammy English wants to know, who is holding Jack back?
Who's holding Jack back? You look like him. He said you look like him.
Are you afraid, Jack?
Jack, are you afraid? We're moving on. We're moving on. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of the judgment? Thank you. So thank you. What if I told you there was no judgment? Mama, fix it. Mama, fix it. This is a theme, guys. We've done this a lot. Is your mom? Help me.
You did, yeah.
You gotta help me right there.
Help me. Jack, would you like to go see your mom? Really?
Okay, Jack, here's what I want you to do. This is what we always do. I need you to trust me. First off, can you trust me? Will you do what I say? I need a yes from you. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine closing your eyes. Do that for me. Tell me when you do. Technician's assist. He's worried that just outside though, worried that she's not proud of her. Jack, can you close your eyes for me? Lost him. Jack, I need you to talk to me. Are you still here? He backed out. He got scared and backed out. Jack, feel free to come back to the table if you want help. Jack, no, he's done. He's gone. Technician said he's gone. Anytime that you want to come back, we're here for you. Okay. Any other questions coming through?
Someone asked, I'm sorry I didn't get the name, if the gentleman that is here is holding back the other children.
Is there a man here who's holding back the children from crossing over?
Someone asked, what does it mean when you say technician's assist? That's a good question.
The technicians are like my spirit guides. On the other side, that's the name that I use for them, spirit guides. Robert, Bob is the one. Bob, Robert. What? Angry.
Some people are confused as to why it sounds, you can hear like radio. I don't know if you want to real quick tell them what it scans.
Let me explain after we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Questions, anyone?
Kyle Merriman wants to know, did the little boy have a dark attachment?
No, not at all. Not me. No.
Chelsea wants to ask about the coins.
What was the question?
It says, ask about the coins.
I'm supposed to ask about the coins. Can anyone tell me about the coins? Nothing about coins. Gotta go. Female, gotta go. Any other questions before we wrap up?
There's a little girl here.
What's that?
Is the little girl here?
Is the little girl here? Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
What's her name? What's the little girl's name?
Henrietta?
Huh, she said hi. Hi, we heard you. Can you say something else to us?
Does Jack want to cross over?
Jack, are you still here with us?
Here.
There's a female who wants him to cross, but he's reluctant to go. Jack, can you say something? Just let us know that you're here.
That's not Jack.
That sounded like radio, didn't it?
That sounded like radio.
You have someone? Yeah. Okay. One more question before we wrap up.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who was touching my hand earlier while we were setting up? My finger. Who was stroking my finger?
Who was touching Debbie's finger earlier?
That was Gwen. That was Gwen.
Gwen?
When? Gwen?
Hi.
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 Baby.
Were you trying to get my attention?
Okay, we'll try one more. Thank you for communicating through this device. We're going to try this other device as well to see if we can get you to come through. Thank you. Goodbye.
I think as we're switching, just if you want to explain, because there's a lot of confusion about why
for
they
those
hear.
who don't understand how the boxes work, let me set this up that way. How the boxes work. Essentially, they work on different waves that come through. Yeah, this is stuck right now. A lot of different waves that come through. So you get AM, FM, shortwave. It's available in the atmosphere that comes through. That's what you actually hear. Yeah, this is the battery pack back here. And so you get a lot of different things that come in. So essentially you're going to have the voices that kind of pop over the top. That's the voices you're listening for. The ones that are answering your specific questions. You're going to get fragments in the back. You'll have radio, you'll have different transmissions, commercials, things like that, but you're really listening for that one voice that comes in over the top.
It's scanning different.
For instance, if you go back and you listen to this recording, a lot of people go back and actually pull the audio out of these things, and they're able to hear the voices much clearer once they do. But when it happens in real time, it can get confusing. So, pretty good description?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to run a quick session with this one, and then we're going to go ahead and
Can I ask
wrap
a
up.
question?
Yes.
I work here. And can you ask them who throws things at me?
Sure.
Absolutely.
We will ask. What? Your name?
Cat.
Okay.
Kat. Okay, so we
I'm
want
going to point to you, and I'm going to have you ask that question.
Yes, you'll ask the question. Do you want to come sit over here?
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Yeah, if you can sit close to us.
Permission to put you on camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? Awesome. Okay, here, we're going to have you sit here. And then when he points to you, you're going to say your full name, and then we'll have you ask the question.
I want to tell everybody kind of a cool story about this device right here, because this one's close to my heart. This is Frank's box number 41. My daughter Sarah used to come with me when she was very young over to Frank's workshop, and when we were working on all the different devices, and Frank would give me the devices, she used to come with me. And it takes a very specific medium's ability to not only understand but to power the devices. And when we would be doing these testing sessions, Sarah would actually hear things coming through the device as clearly as we did. And so the next time that we went back down to the workshop, Frank very gingerly, as anybody know Frank, kind of mumbled and had his head down, handed Sarah this pink box over here, if you can see this right over here, this pink container, because her favorite color was pink, and said, "This is for you." And when she opened it up, it was this device inside. And she said, "Frank, you gave me a box?" And he says, "Well, of course I gave you a box. You can hear it just as clearly as we can. You're one of the people that's supposed to be working on this thing." So that's why I call this box, Frank's box number 41, I call this Sarah's box, because this was given to her, and she gives me the permission to take this out and use this out in the field, but this is attached to her energy.
Just real quick, we had something weird happen.
I heard a knock over on the door there. While
Kina's sitting over there by the door. Hi. And there's nobody outside. There was somebody tried to come in, pretty much. Somebody tried to come in.
Nobody's out there.
Yeah, that was weird. Because there's nobody out there.
We're all looking around.
Yeah, we're all like, what? Everybody stopped like, what? We're all looking at Kina. What are you doing, Kina? She's like, it wasn't me.
I didn't see anybody there either.
It wasn't me, I
It
swear.
made a pretty good thump, too.
Yeah,
It was close.
it sounded like 1, 2.
I'm
sounded like
like,
someone
Kina,
pulling it open.
we're on right now.
And nobody was there. Gotta take a moment to say hi to Jill Arkfeld, too.
Hi, Jill.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. We're about to turn on this next device and see what else comes through, and we're going to ask your questions. So.
Okay, great.
Okay. Here we go. Thanks for the help, Steve. Technician's assist. This portal. Thank you for coming through. Technician, what's your name, please? He's big. What's his name? Technician, what's your name? Edward. We work over here. We hear you. Thank you so much. Of course. Thank you so much. I'd like to ask the first question. We are here at the Banta Inn. Thank you. Hear the phone ringing?
Yeah.
Over here in this location, we actually heard someone trying to open the door. Can you tell us who was trying to open the door?
What's your name? That door.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, welcome. Oh, wow.
That was
so
great.
who tried to open the door?
Ask Alan.
It said, ask Alan. Who tried to open the door?
Is it James Lott?
Teresa did? Teresa did? That's yours. This is super.
That's
This is for you. It's me.
it's Teresa.
How are you?
I'm great.
She sees you all the time. Please be careful. This isn't a dream, Al.
Wow.
She's always with you. Who is it?
Teresa.
With our Lord. She's with our Lord. This is the first time she's been able to come through you. You're missed. You're missed. In her heart. You're still her hero. You're still her hero. Have faith, Alan. She loves you. It's me. Thank you for everything. She knows how hard it was. She's seen you moving around. And she thinks it's pretty good, pretty cool. Don't wait.
Is it okay what I'm doing?
You got your ticket. Yep. This is terrific. You found me.
Does what I do make you happy?
Of course it does. It does.
Is this what I'm supposed to do for people?
Yes, it is. That was a mail. Don't worry.
Denise Kennedy says she loves you, Alan.
I love you too.
She misses you so much.
Margaret West.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Yes, everything is fine.
Everything's good here.
Everything is good. Oh my God, that was a clear message for you.
Yes.
Miss you. Love everything that you do. He loves everything that he does.
Did you know that I started doing this paranormal stuff because of you?
Yeah. Did you know that Alan?
I'm not angry.
Did you know that Alan started this because of you?
Yes, that's clear as the bell.
Miss Alan. Missed. Get started. Again, get started. I'll see ya.
Not soon, help.
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Goodbye, Alan. Is your grandfather over?
Yes. Elmer.
Elmer? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming through.
You're handsome, she said.
Yeah.
You're handsome, she said. You're handsome.
I know.
I was like, I know I am.
Kyle Merriman said that was beautiful.
What?
That was for you. That's your grandfather. That was for you. Let me shut down for now. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to come right back. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, we're going to ask you a question.
I've always thought this was the best
Wow.
spot. Always the clearest spot we've
Ellen,
ever
give me
used.
the-
That was
please,
nice.
please, please, please.
How you doing? That was awesome.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Everything happens for a reason. You're supposed to be here. You're
Yes.
supposed to be here tonight. Everything is set up for a reason.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yep. That's your purpose. That's your purpose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a clear answer. You're always,
Yeah.
when we talk, you're always
Always.
saying, I wonder if I'm doing the right thing, if I wonder if I'm supposed to be doing this. You're always searching and seeking and trying to see your purpose, and you got your answer.
I started my quest because of this. You know, this is how I started out. It was selfishness. You know, it was to try to find her because of what my daughter had seen. And over time, that selfishness I discovered was helping people instead.
Mm-hmm.
And it went on a whole different road. And I'd forgotten really all about this. I knew how it started, but searching for her ceased. And I began helping people. And now it's validated. It's kind of, the fork has come together again.
Everything happens for a
And
reason.
now there's no more fork in the road. It's all come together, and now it's on a straight line. And wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
My heart is just pounding.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting when you get the knock on the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
And we all looked and thought Kina was banging the door over there.
She's like,
Alan, love you.
Colette's so happy for you.
you were supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happens for
And that's the thing,
Yeah.
guys. When we do these sessions, you never know. You don't know if you're going to get a spirit from the location. You don't know if you're going to get a spirit like this. You don't know who's going to be affected. You just never know how it's going to work. And that's the beautiful thing about this. This is like the mystery of the universe, and knowing that they're out there. And now we're opening up to them, and we're letting them speak, and giving the ability to tell their story and give validations. It's incredible.
Can I add something just to remind you of something? Before we got to the location, you said, I have a really good feeling about tonight.
I did say that.
A really good feeling about tonight. I feel good. And it was because it was close to you. And I mean, Alan's family.
Oh yeah, Alan is family.
And, you know, this wasn't, I mean, we're here to do an investigation of the location. Nobody thought something like this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost feel like, you know, most times it'd be, okay, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. But I feel like, no, like this is what was supposed to happen for you.
Yeah.
I was completely fixed on her with the camera.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for a reaction from her because she was basically,
We still need to ask her
why
questions.
Why,
Yes,
can I ask why do you move the chairs? Is that
No, she wanted to.
No, why he's thrown, somebody's thrown things at him.
Yeah, and so I was waiting for something to come through, and she just get the reaction, and, get that golden moment.
Exactly, and we still need to ask her questions right now. That's the thing.
But that golden moment come out in another.
Yeah, another way.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you kept saying
That was great.
that you felt really good about tonight, like.
Yeah.
You know.
We were sitting around the tables today as we were discussing how we wanted to do this, and you just kept on saying, "I feel good about
Yeah.
today.
Remember?
I feel really good about today."
Yeah.
last night, tonight.
Yeah, last night I did not
Last
feel
night?
good about
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh my God. And you know what? After what happened to us yesterday, after what happened, and after what you went through, after what you went through, what I went through, I mean, this is, it's good. We needed something positive, you know?
I definitely did.
This
Yeah.
is as close to a rainbow in my life as I can get right
Debbie,
now.
you want to switch up?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, take a break. Hold on.
I have to put my glasses
I
on.
need to take a break.
Okay, guys, so we're going to switch back, hopefully focus back over here.
Yes. We're going to ask you a question.
And I think we'll wrap up
Here
with
we
some
go.
questions from everybody in the live feed.
But we
And
do.
we're gonna go ahead and-
This
we
is
wanna ask you a
important
question.
because, again, just to introduce you to the people on the live feed, your name?
Is Catherine Torrey?
And she works here. And what's the story, just so that they know?
Oh, well, I've had a couple different things happen, things being thrown at me. Both things happened in the kitchen. I had a bar glass that was sitting on the counter with a bunch of dirty dishes piled in front of it. It came over the top of all the dishes and landed right at my feet on the floor, which was pretty weird. And then one time I had a big salad bowl that came down off the shelf, again, right at my feet.
Crazy. So we're gonna try and see if whatever or whoever it was that threw those salad bowl or that glass at her while she was here, was that night that it happened? Or during the day? Whenever?
It was probably early evening.
We're gonna try and see if we can get some answers as to who that was and why that happened.
And then maybe if you could ask, we see these lights go on and off.
Okay.
A lot, especially when we start talking about ghost stories.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's usually that row.
Well, it's awesome that you're sitting here because you can help us with the questions, maybe of things that you've experienced here in the location.
And that picture, I was sitting at the Buddy Bar.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
we
you
have a
go.
picture
Oh,
of,
that's great that she's
security
here.
cam.
She
Yeah.
can help,
Yeah.
with the
Whole body
questions. It's gonna be good.
apparition
You felt good
sitting
about
Well,
it.
there were two.
Yeah. I'm going to join you guys too on this
Yes. I'm gonna give my baby energy, and we're gonna do this.
Just trying to focus in on what's here right now.
Yeah.
I want to get back to that. Okay, here we go. Technician assist. That's for you.
I know it was.
Technician, what's your name, please? Got it, thank you. We're actually sitting here with...
Catherine Torrey.
Hi, honey. Said hi, honey. Hello.
Hi.
It isn't that late. So it isn't that late. What's your name, please? To the gentleman, what's your name, please? Howard. Howard. That's right. Howard.
Not Tony.
You're not going insane. I know you. Question.
Was it you that threw the bar glass at me in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you throw the salad bowl at me in the kitchen?
She did that. She did that.
Okay, did you ever hug me in the kitchen?
I'm a man. He can hold his own. Yes.
Another woman said hi.
Hi.
Just said hi to you directly.
Hi.
Hi. You're missed. What else would you like to ask?
Who was sitting at the Buddy Bar with us?
What was that? When it happened, you said, "Am I drunk? Am I drunk?" That's what they said. You were questioning if you were drunk.
No. Maybe you were drunk. Did you sit at the Buddy Bar?
They missed you. I don't understand saying they missed you. Missed you. Oh, maybe with the bowl, the salad bowl, missed you.
Yeah, because it never hit me.
Should have. That's the female.
Ooh.
Were you sitting at the Buddy Bar with her?
He said it was purely informational. The river. It's coming up now. It's cold now. Who was sitting at the bar? Who? What was your name? What is your name? Angus?
I heard an Angus.
Angus.
I first
It was
heard a
fun.
Tony there.
I heard a Tony too.
Yeah, it was
Angus,
very
this is
faint.
fun.
I heard
It said
Tony.
Tony.
I did hear a Tony.
It was a male voice.
Two options.
Tony, are you there?
The little voice like, help. Save me. Save me.
Tony, are you one of the ones that throws things in here?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Does Tony turn the lights on and off?
That's what I thought.
Tony, do you play with the lights in here?
Tony, do you play with the lights? Do you turn them on and off in here?
No. Never calculated. No way.
So Tony, what'd you do here at the Banta Inn?
Died.
Before that.
Before that, yeah.
I guess you could say I was. I made it mine. What did you do here? This got really started. What did you do here? No answer on that.
Tony, do you leave the diamond, the penny combination in different places?
Yes. Yes. That was a clear yes from Tony. Yes.
All the time.
I feel
And
like
somebody
you
said,
do.
and somebody said, shit. Just like that, they said, shit. I like to leave things.
I feel like he plays with the lights.
You don't? Do you play with the lights at all?
That's what we do.
Huh? Is it more? Is it him and others? Is it more than one person?
Do you have a favorite chair in this room?
Favorite table?
Who likes to move the chairs around?
Technicians assist. This is incredible. Who else here with us right now? By name, please.
Alex.
Don't push me.
Who else is here? Who else is here? Howard again. I heard Howard.
Another
What?
Howard.
Another Howard.
It's not all men.
Who's the lady in the mirror in the bar?
Susan.
Susan. It's clear as day, Susan. Susan, did you pass away here? That's me. That's me.
Susan, did you die in the fire?
Yes.
How did the fire start?
The building is secure. It happened at night. All the little ones. All the little ones.
But how did it start?
How did the fire start?
Did someone start it?
Broken. Too broken.
How did the fire start?
Did someone start the fire?
Said no.
No. It was an accident. Then it was an accidental fire.
Was this an accident?
Exactamento.
Exactly. Exactly.
Said exactamento. So it was an accident.
People died. People died.
Did a little girl die?
Okay.
Was she your daughter?
Teared up, yes. Cry for Melinda? Cry for Melinda?
Yeah.
Hurry.
Espanol.
I'm starting to drink this.
Did you hear that?
Okay, we're going to go ahead and shut down. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to go ahead and shut down for now. We asked the technicians to please seal the session. We're going to go ahead and shut down. Thank you again. Goodbye.
Panea again. I
Again?
thought it was Spanish.
Really?
Okay, guys, did you just catch that?
I didn't hear
We
it.
had the name Panea come through again.
Yeah.
This now ties in.
Every location,
Every
every
location
single
we
one
go.
of us have ever done together.
We get the female Panea.
Panea.
Again.
Comes in every time.
The Indian, Sioux Indian name.
That started
Again,
Stagecoach Inn.
It
Yeah.
did start at the
Ag-
Stagecoach.
Again.
Every location.
Even at Cohen Bray.
Yeah.
At another Stagecoach.
That's right, we got it at Cone Bray.
Yeah.
In Oakland, California.
Very
That's right.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
20%.
Panea's following us around the
This
country.
group.
It seems like Panea's following
this
this group around.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Wherever we go, Panea is there.
That was
20%.
crazy.
that is
So I
crazy.
mean, we have an
Phone's
attachment.
going. Yeah.
That means that we all together
We all
have
have
We
a
have
group
something-
attachment on this
We
one.
have something that is following us everywhere we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to say this before, okay, I know the phone's getting ready to die. We got some good information we'll be able to use. We're going to do another investigation tomorrow, guys. It's going to just be us in here seeing what we get. I think it's amazing, though, what came through for Alan tonight. That was incredible. That had to happen, and I'm so glad that that could happen with everybody who was on the live feed and got a chance to experience that right along with us, because that was amazing. And of course, we're going to try to relay that back in the episode. Jim will put it all together the right way, but I think that the genuine experience, the emotion that came with that was something you just can't match. And I'm glad, I just want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight for the investigation and to be a part of that. That was really amazing. So from all of us to you guys, we love you. We appreciate you guys coming on. Look for this episode coming out in season 2. You will be a part of it. You can hear a lot of your names in there and your questions. So we just want to thank you all from each and every one of us. We want to thank you all for taking your time.
Thank you so
tuning
much,
in.
guys. We really appreciate you guys tuning in
I
and
would say goodbye, good night to my
joining us.
favorite aunt who's been watching.
and just to anybody
Nice,
that's
yeah.
out there, you know, that
Chelsea,
I know
everybody.
personally, that Chris knows, all of us, all of our friends, thank you so much for watching. We love you all so much. Kyle, if you're still with us, thanks for watching. All the box talkers, thanks for watching. We love you
Always.
guys tremendously. And yeah, just
You
let
happy with your line?
yeah, smile. And remember to make someone else smile too. Bye.
Bye,
Now we're going
guys.
for waffles.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Yep, we can go ahead and stop it now.